respected chairman, respected chairperson, the respected resource person, professors, and my dear students. It's really a critical question where I am putting to speak in between the resource persons and the lunch time. But as the chairperson has rightly pointed out, I would like to highlight only the key points and I will not go beyond the restrictions. Having heard from our sister Aisha about the textual and contextual relevance of Islam in understanding communal harmony and religious pluralism, we are more or less enlightened about the prescriptions of Islam, as well as locating the contextuality in which all these texts are being used or misused or abused, and that leads to various kinds of aberrations which are faced by the Muslims of this time all over the world. Certain expressions that have been addressed to the so-called followers. As you know, there is an important statement that has been made that Islam is the best religion, but Muslims are the worst followers. Islam provides so many prescriptions that are more amenable and providing an amicable environment for human beings to live peacefully. In this context, I need to express to you the first expression of Islam, certain tenets which will make us understand what is the importance of internalizing Islamic values. As has been mentioned by the resource persons in the inaugural sessions, particularly our dean, the internalization process requires that we need to understand the values of each religion. Islam begins with a firm faith that there is no God except Allah, and Prophet ﷺ is the messenger of Allah. We must understand that the very first expression that is being used, no, is the first expression, and this no contains many implications and expositions. Each believer in Islam needs to agree to the conditions that there is no supreme power, whether it is money or wealth or property or position or power. Nothing has anything to do unless Allah wills it to be. This has been repeatedly proved in the Holy Quran, and it has been demonstrated by all the prophets. It is believed that about 124,000 prophets, messengers were sent to this world to propagate the message of Allah's commands. In this regard, I would like to recall the true meaning of the word Muslim. Who is a Muslim? Muslim is one who willingly submits to the will of the command of the Almighty. If this definition is fulfilled by every follower of Islam to become a true Muslim, then each Muslim will be the upholder of communal harmony and a symbol of religious tolerance and religious pluralism in the world. Indeed, Islam says that we see from the Quran that Prophet ﷺ was sent to this world, O humanity. Prophet is sent to all of you, to you all as the messenger of the God. O humanity. Prophet ﷺ is sent as the messenger of the God to you all. This is the expression of Quran. then Prophet was not sent to any particular group or section. He is a messenger of God to the entire world, the humanity as a whole. At the same time, we must recapitulate this particular fact that Quran is a compilation. It is not authored by any human being, and we must know that it was written by human beings, but it is authored by the Almighty. It is a revelation, and in which it carries all the messages given by the Almighty Allah, and in which it is said, Allah wished to create you with different communities, you have different laws and procedures, as Sister pointed out right now, so that you will have to follow those laws and procedures as has been prescribed to you. And if Allah wanted all of you to be a single community, He could have done it. But Almighty wished that this world should be compilation of a variety of people. As we have mountains and valleys, as we have deserts and fountains, as we have short and tall people, Almighty wants a variety in this world, and therefore the variety is manifest in the form of various regulations and way of life in this world. I would like to narrate that incident that Quran describes with the birth of a human being. The first human being that was born on earth, was created by the Almighty, that has been described in almost all the texts, Bible and Old Testament. We follow that because Quran agrees that all Jesus, Moses, Abraham, all are the messenger of the Almighty. As Leo Tolstoy told it, that there is nothing secret